everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do something a bit different with you. By the way, forgive the quality of my camera because I'm using my phone. I totally forgot to carry my camera with me, so let's start with that. Simon, say hi to people.
Hi people.
This is the This vlog is about how much a household of 3 adults and 2 children and 1 dog consume in a week. So ideally it's how much I spend in a week, and I'm going to give you a breakdown. And by the way, you people say I apologize too much, but I like having disclaimers because I know my followers, some people like picking the pettiest of things to make it about everything. I know there are many options, that this is the option I have chosen. This is a negative or a plus of ideally how much a household like mine would spend in a week. So I do my weekly shopping, whereby I buy things like detergent, diapers and all that every week, and I like my vegetables fresh, so I buy them also weekly. And I buy meat weekly because I also like my meat very fresh, because I don't have a freezer. I just have the normal fridge freezer which I put my meat. However, I actually prefer the weekly shopping. I feel like it gives you new ways of doing things. Me, I'm not the kind of a person who does a monthly shopping because first of all, I don't even have space to store all that shopping. The only thing I buy a bit in bulk is rice. Actually, Simon helps me get that. Rice and cereals. What else do I get in bulk?
Just the 2.
That's those 2, yeah?
And meat.
And meat, yeah, which is still weekly, yeah? Yeah, so come with me and let's go shopping. and put it here. Okay? Are you ready? Yes. Put it there. Yeah, good boy. Take another one. Yes, put it there. Good boy.
Mommy.
Yes?
Me.
Yeah. Good flushes. Good boy. Here's another one.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me help you.
Have you?
Good boy. Here's another one.
Wow.
And one for mommy. Put it here.
Okay.
Okay. Put it here.
Out.
Good boy.
Big boy.
Good boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Hi guys, so I'm finally back home. As you can see, the camera quality has changed, so I'm back on my camera. And let me break down to you how my shopping usually is. So I know you've already seen my receipt, which is long. says 16,000 shillings. There, 16,000 shillings. And the reality is, I'll give you an example. Yeah. For instance, there are things I don't get weekly. For instance, Air Wick, you know, the one for in the house, and the other spray. So those are things I don't get every week. And then there is I got some Fragolino for myself, sparkling wine, which went to around 13.30, so knock off 2,000 already. There was a ikowapi. I never buy salmon fish. Today I was just like, I had meat sushi and some grilled salmon, so I was like, I might as well throw it in there. You know, salmon is not cheap, but at this particular supermarket I got salmon 415 grams for 1,556. I know that's a lot, but knock off another 3,500 actually. And there's one more thing I want. Yes, and I got an iron box worth, how much is this one? Iron box, you copy Mika, yes, for 1,095. Yeah, I went for a cheaper brand because we rarely iron our clothes because of how we hang them and all that. So it's just an iron box to keep things going. So if you knock that off, it's around 5,000 gone. So my weekly shopping tends to play around 8,000 to 11,000, 12,000 actually. And this is just things like rice, sabuni ya kuosha nguo, milk. I know you notice I get a lot of sparkling water. I love sparkling water. I like having a few bottles in the fridge. I'm seeing like toothpaste, eggs, instant coffee, baking flour, unga, cling film, which I prefer getting a larger size. Actually, not even the cling film, mostly the foil, which is also not cheap, because you'll find like when an item is around 540 shillings for instance, it's actually quite pricey, because for milk I get those packets and then I get the normal milk. So this is not to show that I'll go over the top side. Remember, even if I do not like buy this particular 16,000, there is other things. I buy green groceries. I go to Gara Market, or rather my capable, amazing Simon goes to Gara Market. So he takes items from there. They usually cost around how much? Around 2 Gs. Yeah, here's my tripod today, around 2 Gs. So add 2 Gs. Then there is meat, you know, actual meat. It's another 2 to 3K. Then there is now the monthly shopping I do, but in a good week I can tell you I'll spend around, on average, 15,000 shillings on food, on diapers, on soaps, on all these things we need. I prefer supermarket shopping. The way I've planned it is, this is the irony, but way back I could shop for around 6,000. This is maybe 2016, 17. 6,000 would be enough for weekly shopping, but it's getting more and more and more expensive. I guess we have to make more and more money to actually balance this out. So that's just how I do it. I know, and I have a feeling this will be a very opinionated comment section. That's my preference. I have heard of people talking of bulk shopping and all that. I tried that, and honestly, I don't feel like it makes much of a difference, especially because like I get my rice and cereals from somewhere and from those markets in town. Diapers, I prefer to go premium. I love my premium diapers, so I'd rather buy from a source I can trust. Milk, I prefer to buy from the supermarket. Eggs, I buy from the supermarket, to be honest, because like my household doesn't consume a lot of eggs. You find like 24 of them. They usually what, around not the 30, the smaller one. We'll even go for 2 weeks because like I don't even eat eggs. Sometimes you'll find like something like Weetabix. It's a constant, you know, and I have to buy the medium one, which is around 360 bob. In reality, when you calculate, you find that you're spending, let me tell you that, 360 84 times I don't know what, 99 times 6. Trust me, it goes along like, yeah, over the top. Yeah, but some days I have, like when I have bought, for instance, cooking oil. For instance, like what I bought today, the cooking oil, I bought 3 liters and it's around 500 and something shillings. Let me see if I can trace it. Where? I'm telling you, let me give you an example. 3 bars of soap, like 3 packets of soap, sabuni ya kuoga, that alone is 439.3. Because again, I prefer to use like good premium product. Yeah. Airwick, like I was saying, that's another 472. I buy a lot of wipes because I like having wipes everywhere, so that's around 191 times 3, 573. When it comes to Harpic, for instance, 530. That's gonna take us a month. Dishwashing soap, 335. Powder soap, 294, and it was on offer because it came with another smaller one. Then there is a tissue pack. I go for the in-house. For instance, if I'm shopping at Quickmart or Carrefour, I'll go for theirs because it's cheaper, which is around 260. Got Meningai bar soap, around 135 bob. But let me tell you, all these things add up, kidogo. All this time, you know, I'm trying to look for actually things that take the biggest chunk. Milk, we buy a lot of milk worth, actually now that I'm thinking about it, to buy milk that is worth a lot of money, because this is 4 packets of 1 liter milk for 540. This is full cream. And then there is the other milk, which I buy about 10 packets. That's another, it's 500. So 50, you see. And yeah, I mean, if my household prefers to have that milk, I mean, we don't have the privilege of getting someone to bring us milk from a cow, because the thing is, every time you say I do this, someone's like, why don't you try this? Then people don't factor in transportation, people don't factor in the sauce, people don't factor in a lot of things. But hey, yeah, then, and but mind you, this shopping has no luxurious things. I have not bought cheese, what, I'm telling you, it's just normal things. Soy sauce, Pampers, Jumbo, coconut cream. Is that a luxury? I like my rice with coconut rice. What is this, dawat? Oh, spaghetti, you know. So the only thing that actually blew this off was maybe those 4 items I mentioned, which I don't buy on a daily. For instance, the Airwick Nini, the one for that one, it goes for around 540, 560, depending on where you're buying it, and it will stay for like 3 months for me. Yeah. And the other one for spraying, that one, like the Airwick, the mist, it will stay for like how long? Maybe 6 months, and it works perfectly for me. What I'm trying to say is, feeding a family of 3 adults 2 children and 1 dog is not cheap. By the way, I've not even factored in Fifi's food. Fifi's food is expensive as heck, and I'm talking of like the packet we have, which is a 10 kg food, which will last us for a good 6 months. That was like 4,500. all right. Then there is those 2 small things you have to keep buying for her, even how she drinks milk. Yeah, Fifi with the Gucci leash. Yeah, so it's not easy to feed a family. It's you have to actually have your, you know, your finances right. I know a lot of people right now are struggling a lot, and this video, please, it's not meant to make anyone feel some type of way. It's just that I mean, I've never done such a thing. I went shopping today and I was like, wait a minute guys, let me take you shopping with me, because it was one of those days I haven't like shopped in a long time. You'll find even after all this, maybe the shopping next time will even be lower. Maybe the bill will come to around 7,000. This is a supermarket shopping, but no, we've not factored in what? Meat and green groceries. So then again, if you have hacks that you can share, let's make this video positive, whereby maybe there are things I don't know that I'm doing, but if you know of a better way to actually even do the shopping, a cheaper way that has worked for you, feel free to share down below with everyone. And thank you for watching. Thank you for coming with me to the supermarket. By the way, today I went to Quickmart. Quickmart has opened a branch at Kilimani, and wow, it's so nice. The parking is amazing. You enter and you're like, you just want to shop and shop and shop. I love spacious spaces, but all I can tell you is let's hang in there during COVID-19 and that's my son, and do what we need to do. Please keep it positive, keep it clean. This is just me sharing. This is not me trying to say ABC. It's not a comparison, it's not a competition. Let's keep it positive. Bottom line, if there's anything honestly you feel like we can all learn from, leave it down below. Ciao.